Hi, Mary, as well as Helen. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming, you guys. If anyone decides they want to eventually be seen on camera, raise their hand, and I will eventually get you situated. Hey, Paul, can I borrow my phone? Sorry to bother you. Thank you. And then we're good. Cool. This is Watch the World Unfold. Okay, joke. Pushing up to the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. Driving through. You wanna know where you are going, but the windshield's always dirty, and you never get to see what makes you think that you'll ever get there. What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Need advice, you have no clue what you're doing. Moral compass it is spinning, an identity unhinged. Where to turn, there's so many opinions, and they're all a little different, and the outlook's getting dim. What makes you think that you'll ever get there? What makes you think you deserve to know? Who are you really? Are you so important? Take a look around and watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Watch the world unfold. Pushing up through the dirt just like a seed, but you're never quite a flower. You feel more just like a weed. There you go. Hey Polly, I have a question. I forgot to press turn on original sound. It's in the top corner. So I wondering if you could do that. It's all the way up to the left. Yep. Just press the turn on original sound. There you go. Cool. Okay, let me know if that sounds all right. So that is Watch the World Unfold, and Oh, and then one more thing, Paul. So I'm gonna need your help in between songs because I can't move. At the top, see that person with their hand up in the corner over here. Here's Paul, by the way. See right over in the corner, there's like a little yellow hand. Yep. Go down to see where that lady is. Up one more, right where her yellow hand is. Gretchen. Yep. And press more, and promote to panelist. Yep. Cool. Okay, so Gretchen is now a panelist, so you can be seen on camera. So, I'm very glad that you guys decided to join me today. This next tune is probably one of my favorite Irish fiddle tunes. It's called Swallowtail Jig. It's one of the first that I learned. And so I would play it at Celtic dances. We did a lot of Kayleys, I guess is another word for it, or those, the traditional dances where you have a big group of people and I would be in the band and we would play this song like for 20 minutes straight, it felt like. And so by the end, your hand would be falling off. But it is a fun one to loop. And when I loop it, I picture basically like a boat on the water. It's like a kind of a melancholy melody. So this is Swallowtail Jig. Cool. Here we go. There you go. That is Swallowtail Jig. It's a favorite Irish tune of mine, and super classic, but you can rework it with a looping pedal, which has been a very fun part of the musical journey. If you're a musician and you haven't tried looping, I would highly recommend it because it's just a lot of fun. So the next tune I'm going to do is called Let It Go, but not Let It Go from Frozen. Let It Go that I wrote many years ago, a year before Frozen came out, in fact. So I don't know. And then later in Frozen 2, they came out with Lost in the Woods, which is another name of one of my songs that I also wrote before the Frozen movie came out. So I don't know what is with our like brain synergies or something for naming songs, but that is a weird thing that's happened twice now. So this is Let It Go. Then I'll do a couple more cheesy jokes. Oh, jeez. If anyone has a cheesy joke that they would like to share, feel free to put it in the chat. All ages appropriate, of course, but I'm always open for new ones. Maybe it's one of the ones I Googled earlier this week, so who knows? Here we go. When the smoke clears, when the dust settles, where do you go? Who do you know? When the damage is done and it blots out the sun, to whom do you run? To whom do you run? Let yourself let it go. The urge to have, the need to know. Stay awake through the flow and let yourself let it go. You carry these wounds deep in your chest, too hard to release and lay them to rest. When the bitterness creeps in, how do you keep it under control from robbing your soul? Let yourself let it go. The urge to have, the need to know. Stay awake through the flow and let yourself let it go. Okie dokie. So that is Let It Go. Thank you. Thanks for listening. That tune is like maybe the second song I ever wrote. It was an early one. I see a new human has arrived, and I'm wondering if anyone wants to be on camera, if you want to be able to be shown at the top of the screen to see all the other people, raise your hand with that little raise hand feature, and I will let you in. Otherwise, I'm going to do a couple of jokes while I see if anyone wants. Oh, somebody said this version is better than the Frozen version. That's good. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Hey, Paul, there's one other person to let in. It's Michael Kieran up on the top, the little hand. Figure people... Ooh. Maybe move the headphones. That's probably why. They're making it mess up. Ooh, do not end meeting. Scary. Click cancel for that. And then, there you go. Yeah. Nope. More. Yep. And then make panelists. There we go. Cool. Thank you. Sweet. Michael's in. If anyone else changes their mind, I'll ask again in a few songs. So, here we go. Couple cheesy jokes for you. St. Patrick's Day themed. What do you call an Irish spider? Patty Longlegs. I know they're technically not spiders, but I don't care. I still liked it. What do ghosts drink on St. Patrick's Day? Booze. Get it? Why shouldn't you iron a 4-leaf clover? You might press your luck. Okay, I'm going to leave more for the future, these beautiful jokes. And I'm going to do an Irish tune called Boys of Blue Hill. But first, Andrew has a joke. Why did the leprechaun change his shirt after lunch? Because he'd been wearing the top of the morning. Oh, he's been... Okay, good job. Thank you, Andrew. Anyone else have jokes? They can put them in the chat. I'm a big fan of that idea. So, I see Gail, how are you just arrived? And it's so nice to see you guys. If you decide after this song that you want to be up on the camera, just raise your hand and I'll have Paul make you a panelist. So here we go. This is Boys of Blue Hill. This is definitely Irish. I introduced it as English one time at a show in Ireland, which was a big mistake, and the whole audience was like, whoa. You could hear like an audible growling noise, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? And then after the show, most of them in the audience came up to tell me all the origins, like the origin stories of that song. So it is not English, it is Irish. Boys of Blue Hill. There you go. That is Boys of Blue Hill, traditional Irish tune that I really like playing. It's kind of hard to be in a bad mood when you're listening to that song, in my opinion. It's a happy one. Now I'm gonna, let's see, maybe I'll do a couple of jokes because then I'm gonna plummet us into despair. So don't want to do that with jokes right afterwards. So this one, why do we wear shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day? Because real rocks would be too heavy. What do you call a leprechaun with a sore throat? A streprecon. Let's see if there's any one other good ones. I don't want to give them all away, so I'm going to save a few. Okay, so this is Someday We'll Linger in the Sun. It's the song I entered into the Tiny Desk contest. If anyone wants to be on camera, again, raise your hand, and I can have Paul let you in as a panelist. Otherwise, here we go. This is Someday We'll Linger in the Sun. Oop, I see a hand, Polly. Yay, it's Megan at the top of there with the yellow hand. Cool. People, like, speculate whether or not you're real, by the way, in the more section, Paul, because somebody told me, yep, that they are like, I wonder if Paul's actually real, because all we ever see is his hand. There you go. But you are actually real. Okay, here we go. This is Someday We'll Linger in the Sun. Our love's a complex vintage wine, all rotted leaves and lemon rinds. I spit you out, but now you're mine. We bit the fruit, it seemed a lie. I'll never know which way was right. Now side by side we face the night, and I love you, and I love you. We walked the pier and back again. It was the most scared I've ever been. You held my hand until the end, and I love you, and I love you. Don't tell me we've got time. The subtleties of life, it slips away when we pay no mind. We pull the weeds out till the dawn, nearly too tired to carry on. Someday we'll linger in the sun, and I love you. And I love you. And I love you. And I love you. There you go. That is Someday We'll Linger in the Sun. I'm gonna do another. We're like a little over halfway through the set. I'm gonna do a traditional Irish fiddle tune now, because this is a St. Patrick's Day themed show. Although our house, I guess we have sheep in the background. We don't have any like decorations except for Christmas decorations. I realized today, and so we have sheep. So I think that's okay. We're covered for our decor. But I'm wearing the only green piece of clothing I own. So that's another thing. I don't have enough green apparently. So this tune is called South Wind. It's a waltz. I love Irish waltzes. I think they are beautiful, and I could just play a whole set of them someday maybe. But this is one of my favorite ones, South Wind. I'm going to need some more jokes, I think. So if anyone has any, just put them in the chat, because I only have like 2 left. I think I blew my wad too early in the show. So here we go. This is Southwind. there you go. That is my that is my rendition of Southwind. So there is a another joke here in the chat by Andrew. How did the Irish folk musician evade the cops? She gave them the slip jig. So thank you for that. I appreciate the jokes. If anyone else wants to come on camera, just raise your hand and I will see your little hand pop up and I can put you in as a panelist, or Paul can, I guess. Otherwise, let's see what's up on the list next. This one. So this is the sing-along song, Bird Song. I figured since I can actually see some of you, at least you can be singing at home, and I can sort of feel like I've been doing this song on YouTube, which is fine, and it's fun to do, but I can never see anyone singing at home. So hopefully you'll sing along with me. I'm going to teach you how it goes. So this is a song that is a duet. So I'm going to start the loop, and then we're going to come in together, and we're going to sing this line twice. I mean, you'll have to stay muted, because otherwise technological disaster will ensue, but at least I'll see your mouths moving, hopefully. So we're going to come in and sing this together twice. We're going to sing, bird, why do you sing? Fate has clipped your wings. So the words are, bird, why do you sing? Fate has clipped your wings. And you're going to actually keep singing that same line over and over again until the end of the song when we end together. And then I'm going to do a bunch of other stuff at different points of the song. So do we want to practice it at home once before we do the real version? So let's sing it together. Bird, why do you sing? Fate has clipped your wings. Cool. Okay, so it's pretty easy. So this is Bird Song, and it is on it's like the third song I ever wrote. I think I did it on the Murder of Crows album, Imperfecta, with Alan Sparhawk, and he was the duet part. And then when I started touring, I missed playing it, so I figured out how to make the audience into Alan Sparhawk for this song. So here we go. Like I just came awake, not afraid to be. You make me feel like a bird Cool. Thank you so much for singing with me. I saw some of you singing along, which is awesome. So thank you for doing that. I missed doing that show in a live setting, but soon, I mean, not soon, maybe eventually we'll be back to that. But this is a pretty awesome alternative, so thank you. I have a couple more tunes for you. Anyone got a joke? Andrew's been doing all the work on the joke gathering. Let me see if I have one here. I'm going to do one at a time so I don't waste them all. What does a leprechaun call a man wearing green? A green giant. Okay. This is I Wait. It's a song I wrote about disability rights and how we need to make sure that people with disabilities are included at all levels of decision making in our society, basically. So, yes, and it's on my 2018 album, Learning How to Stay, and I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. It's my like one song, but it's very specifically about something specific, and it's about disability rights. So here we go. It's nice to see you guys on here. Thanks for coming. Can you see me way in the back here? I've been waiting in line. It's been a long time, can't get no service. Still I am hoping for a sign that one day things will change and we can finally take our place. That history won't forget us or try to minimize our pain, and so I wait. And so I wait. Did you know that when I get angry, I breathe fire? I could burn this place down. You may not realize all of the small ways I am not welcome, but just take a look around. Still everybody knows that you need a place to go, and living isn't easy if you incinerate your home, and so I stay. And so I stay. I may seem angry, so please forgive me, but I am still not free in this society. How long must we keep fighting for our right to be living? Wrongs overdue for righting. We're a bit too forgiving. So if you hear them make claims of progress, take a good look and see who isn't there. We need a seat now at the table, so please invite us, or don't pretend to care. There you go. That is I Wait. Thank you. Thanks for listening and being here. If anyone else wants to be visible in the screen, raise your hand. I know we had a couple new people come on in. So if you want to be showing up at the top with everybody else, raise your hand. Otherwise, I am going to keep going. Oh, this is Oh Danny Boy. So in case you didn't know, I included in the Eventbrite and also in the Zoom a link to download the lyrics. I'm not going to sing this one, but I figured you might want to sing with my violin for Oh Danny Boy, because it is St. Patrick's Day theme party. So if you feel like singing along, help yourself to the lyrics and sing away. Otherwise, this is just an instrumental one. Oh, wait. Joke from Mary. Did you hear that Ireland is the fastest growing country? It's always Dublin. I love cheesy jokes. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. Okay, here we go. There you go. That is Oh Danny Boy. Mixed in with, I know, a Scottish song in the middle. I'm sorry about that, but I needed a transition to lower the looping pedal. So, this is coming up on the last song here. This is going to be a Scottish song that is much loved in Ireland. So I just call it Celtic because if you pick a side, you always get in trouble wherever you are. So this is going to be the Parting Glass. This is the last song that we're going to end on. Paul's going to grab us a beer, I think, right? Yay. We're going to get a little bit of Guinness here and do a toast. But let me first tell you another bad joke. This is very important. How can you tell if a potato is not from Ireland? When it's a French fry. Let's see if there's any other ones I missed. Oh yeah, this was my favorite one. I'm glad I didn't skip it. What's Irish and stays out all night? Patio furniture. So cheesy, but I love it so much. Yep, I think that might... Oh, wow, this one's really bad, but I'm going to do it anyways. When does a leprechaun cross the road? When it turns green. So anyways, let's do a toast before the last tune. If you have a beverage. If you don't, Paul, you want to toast with me? Do you have a glass or anything? No, he doesn't want to be on camera, I don't think. Do you want to? We're not in a hurry if you want to get a glass. Poor Paul. He's a very nice husband. Okay, so we're going to get a beer for Paul, too, and then we will cheers. Does anyone have any good Irish toasts? Someday we'll Guinness in the sun. That is very true. Andrew, thank you. Andrew, you should consider a career in comedy. That's my advice to you from this show. So the Irish toast that I remember was May. So we'll do it together. You don't want to be on camera. His arm is on camera. So Auntie Jean's up in the top. Can you see her? Auntie Jean White. There you go. So may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. Cheers. I'm going to play the Parting Glass for you now and then we can say hi to each other. But this is very dangerous. I'm going to put my beer all right next to my electronics. Maybe. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I'll just hand it to you. Actually, I didn't want to electrocute myself, so I'll grab my beer later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's do the Parting Glass. And afterwards, if you want to stick around, I will unmute you all to say hello and chat a little bit if you want to. So here we go. All the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the trouble that e'er I caused, alas, it was to none but me. and all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. And thank you for coming. I'm going to put down my stuff and I will be right there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. So